Everybody who knows me and loves me told me no, don't do it. My roommate, Brianna, she's over there, she didn't even have to say anything. She just kind of, you don't want to mess with Brianna when she's throwing serious shade. But everybody, even people who didn't know me, Brianna's coworker, Nicole's neighbor, Heather, told me don't, who's running for school board, anybody in Delco, vote for Heather. Even she said, don't do it, don't get involved with this man. He's an alcoholic, it's not gonna work out, you're gonna get hurt. Did I listen? Because he's not just an alcoholic. He's also a poet. He loved Langston Hughes and Memphis Blues, and he was kind of a big name in the progressive political scene, which is important to me. He introduced me to Bernie Sanders. Okay? So we got drunk and threw up in my kitchen. Bernie Sanders! So we dated for on and off for about a year, and by dated I mean he would come over to my house and we'd bring a couple bottles up to the bedroom and hang out there for a few days, you know. And I felt great. We talked and we sang along to his iPod, and I felt connected and appreciated and loved. And then he'd disappear, and I'd write him an email, God, it was so great to see you, and he'd ignore it. And so I got to get hurt and delete him from my, it's okay. And then he'd call and be like, hey, baby, I miss you. And I would just drop what I was doing and I'd go pick him up wherever he was, because obviously he didn't drive. He had a couple of DUIs and a warrant, but and then we'd go back to my house and the whole thing, and he'd try to sober up, and sometimes he'd sober and drunk and sober, but then he'd leave, and I was obsessed with him 24/7, and actually there's science behind that. They say when you fixate on someone and they pay attention to you, your brain goes through the exact same biochemical activity as heroin. So he was like a fix, and I would be so high and I would feel so good, and then I would crash. And so my counselor said, you don't have to date the leader of the revolution. You could just find somebody who's nice to you. And I'm why would I do that? I've been on dates and you find yourself saying, oh, tell me more about your rhododendrons. It's not gonna work. And it's not that I love alcoholics. I know it's a disease. But, I love that he took a rusty Pinto and drove to Nicaragua to meet a guy who wrote something he liked. I don't love alcoholics, but I love that I felt connected to when I was young and would stay up all night in smoky bars planning the revolution. And I don't love alcoholics, but I love that through his bourbon buzz, I was beautiful. I don't love alcoholics, but I love kind of soaring above the mundane. We sing louder, we laugh harder, we fall down bigger hills. I don't love alcoholics, but I love dancing at the edge of the earth, feeling alive. So a couple months ago, it all kind of worked out. I went to his apartment, and we were going to go out to dinner, but he couldn't find his pants. And he was trying to get sober, and he was crying all the regrets of his whole, when you have nothing left to lose except Memphis Blues and Langston Hughes, and I was like, dude, he called me his love, which I'd been wanting to hear, but not like that, and so I was like, dude, you gotta go to rehab, and I took his insurance card, I made a million phone calls, and I found a place with a bed for him, and we're walking down the street, one of his friends came up to us, and he was so proud, he was like, my baby's taking me to rehab, And in spite of everything, I was happy to be called his baby. And I only saw him one more time after that. He got out of rehab and he was working a program and he told me he couldn't really be in a relationship. He had to focus on his sobriety, and that's AA Orthodox. I get that. I really do. And all my friends and my roommate and my roommate's coworkers, neighbor, like they're all like just, I don't have a life coach, I have a life hive, And they're like, let it go, move on, just let it go. And I know they're right, but every so often I text him and he doesn't respond. Thank you.